Hello again, folks. So I saw that many of you had posted to the forums in Gulnet already, which is fantastic. So you're getting a head start on some of those things. One of the things throughout the course of the week that I want you folks to do is also to work on these very small writing prompts. So it's similar to the forums, but it's a little more informal. You don't have to kind of do the 150, 250 word framework. You can do some other things with it. One of the things with this course, I think, in addition to creating the certain kinds of products and getting you acclimated to the thought and the discourse and the writing that's involved when you're in an academic setting, is also just taking the time to slow down and to really think about your writing, reflect upon writing in general and its role in our lives and society, what it does for us, what some of our fears and apprehensions around writing might be, all those different kinds of things. So periodically throughout each week I'll have these little writing prompts that generally are meant to generate some ideas, whether it's for your assignments that are going to be coming up, or just to get you maybe to think about something in relation to the readings or writing in general. Because one of the things I think that's really beneficial about writing is writing can be a pathway for us to be able to think. To think through some thoughts or ideas, or to just be able to get some ideas down, to realize how we really maybe feel about certain things. So in Gulnet here, there is another form that I've added. So under courses and under our course for the class, and the collaboration where the forums are housed here, you'll see if you click on forums, at the very bottom there's an open discussion, so I might post some things just for an open discussion, but also writing prompts. And so for this week, and there might be a couple other writing prompts I'll do, which you'll see in another video, but here is one that I'd like you to work on. So just a writing exercise, again pretty informal, but again it's asking you to think about some of those things in relation to writing, and how it plays a role in your life and our lives in general. So here, just again in brief, taking a few moments to respond to these questions. What role does language, maybe not necessarily writing, but even language, so it could be oral language, it could be visual language, whatever. What role does language play in life? So in your life, in general, and then in our general everyday existence as well. What are some of your fears about writing? What are some of your apprehensions? Is it, writing as it relates to this specific class, and is it, doing the work that's expected as far as college level writing, whatever that means? Is it specific things like my grammar, my citations, whatever it might be in relation to writing? This might relate back to the first question, but why do we write? What purpose does it serve? How does technology change the way that we write? This class is online, and there is writing, obviously. We can see writing that's there on the screen. You're responding through written responses online, but we're using other modes here, such as video right now, and audio, and those kinds of things. Those are forms of writing in a sense, too. And what do you feel are the differences or similarities between writing in the traditional kind of I'm writing a paper sense, and then composing a visual? Because again, you'll see in another video here in a little bit, the first assignment is going to ask you to compose an alphabetic component, so a traditional paper that you're kind of used to, but also a visual component. So what do you feel are the similarities? What are some of the differences? What are some of the things that you can do with one and maybe not the other? So again, throughout the course of the week in your own time, feel free to go ahead, fill this out, respond to these, just click reply. You can go ahead and you can put your responses right into the field there, or you can do it in Word and then copy and paste it using that little function right there. So the next video that you will see will be going through what that next assignment is going to be, talking about some specific examples, and then I'm going to talk about some specific rhetorical concepts, and that's maybe a word that you've heard before, maybe not, so we'll talk a little bit about what that is and what it means. Okay? But until next time, and if you have any questions, please again feel free to email me, contact me, and we can clarify things for you if need be. Okay? Thanks.